1 hour that can change everything. Imagine if the life you dream of filled with purpose. Wealth, health, love, and freedom wasn't years away, but just 1 hour a day away. In a world that rewards instant gratification, we often miss the small, consistent acts that compound into greatness. While most are waiting for the right time, the successful are mastering 1 hour. They know the truth. Greatness isn't built in a day, it's built daily. And not by doing everything, but by doing the right thing repeatedly. This is your reminder, your wake-up call, your shift. Because the difference between where you are and where you want to be might just be how you spend a single hour. What if I told you that just 1 hour a day, just 60 minutes, could completely shift the direction of your life? Would you believe it? Many people wouldn't. Why? Because they've been misled. They've been taught to believe that transformation needs a miracle, that success requires 20-hour days, exceptional luck, or being born into privilege. But the truth is far more practical. Real change starts with 1 hour. 1 hour of focus. 1 hour of self-discipline. 1 hour where you choose to invest in yourself instead of watching others live their lives. Every person you admire, every story of success you've heard, every life that made an impact started with a decision. One choice. One commitment. Often it wasn't a dramatic event or a life-altering moment. It was something simple, something powerful. 1 hour. That's it. It's 1 hour of purpose each day. While most are busy chasing hacks and shortcuts, truly successful understand the real secret: consistent, focused effort over time. This isn't about overhauling your life in a day. It's about stacking your hours until they form the foundation of a new you. Ready to discover what 1 hour can really do? Busy doesn't mean productive. Most people today are busy, but very few are truly growing. They scroll, they rush, and they repeat the same routines every day, but they rarely pause to think. And when you don't take time to think, you lose the chance to change. If you're still listening, that means you're different. You're not here to coast, you're here to grow. You're ready. Because today's message is about the hour that can transform your habits, impact your earnings, improve your relationships, and yes, shape your legacy. Success isn't an accident. It's a decision made daily. And the best part? You don't need a new year. You don't need someone's permission. You don't even need a breakthrough moment. All you need is 1 hour each day. Reclaim your first hour. Let's begin with the first step. Take back your first hour of the day. How you begin your morning influences how you live your life. It's more than a routine. It's your ritual. And that first hour, it's your launch pad. Unfortunately, many people give this hour away. The moment they wake up, they reach for their phones. They check messages, scroll through the news, and see what others are doing. But they never pause to ask themselves the most important questions. What do I want today? What do I need to grow into? What am I working towards? You don't set your own focus in the first hour. The world will do it for you. And the world doesn't always act in your best interest. It fills your mind with noise, drama, and distraction till you're no longer directing your life, but merely reacting to it. Make the first hour count. Here's the challenge. Reclaim that first hour and make it your own. Do it before the emails, before the scrolling, before the daily noise begins. Wake up early or not because it's a trend, but because it truly changes lives. Use that hour to build a stronger version of you. Read 10 pages of a valuable book. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. Map out your priorities for the day. Visualize your future. Exercise. Hydrate. Sit in silence. Do the things your past self never prioritized, because these are the habits that create change. And here's the truth. If you can win your first hour, you can win your day. Stack enough winning days together, and you win your life. Morning resistance and the myth of not a morning person now. Some might say, but I'm not a morning person. Here's the honest answer. Success doesn't care. Discipline doesn't. Check your mood. The people achieving great things aren't jumping out of bed with excitement every morning. They've trained themselves. They've created routines. You can do the same. So starting tomorrow, make a new promise to yourself. Before you engage with the outside world, check in with your future. Use the first hour not to scroll or consume, but to create and grow. Don't just wake up, rise up. Because your future isn't waiting for you at noon. It's ready at sunrise. Take it seriously. Build your first hour with intention, and by the time the day begins, you'll already be ahead mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. You won't just feel ready. You'll be strong, centered, and focused. Protect it like it's gold now that you've reclaimed that first hour. The next step is to protect it. Treat it like it's the most valuable asset you own, because it is. People may not steal it with force, but they'll take it in other ways, with a notification, casual favor, or a harmless hey. Can you just... Suddenly, your precious hour disappears, lost to distractions that help others move forward, but leave you behind. You need to understand this. Your hour isn't a leftover. It's not casual time. It's intentional, and it's critical. If you don't defend it, no one will. Time is even more valuable than money. You can earn another $1, but you can't get back a lost hour. Set boundaries with purpose, so what should you do? Set firm boundaries. Draw a clear line around your hour and say, this is mine. No messages, no emails, no distractions. Not because you're being difficult, but because you're committed. Take it seriously like a builder values their tools, like a farmer cares for the soil. This hour will repay you in clarity, skill, results, income, and confidence, but only if you don't give it away for small, meaningless things. Don't trade your best time for crumbs. That's exactly what happens when you say, let me just check this one thing, or I'll reply quickly. Before you know it, the best hour of your day has been spent reacting instead of creating. Schedule it, protect it, communicate it. Here's a practical habit. Each night, schedule your hour, label it, commit to it like an unbreakable appointment. Don't leave room for flexibility or negotiation. Just tell your family, your friends, even yourself, this is your time to grow, to think, to build. And if others don't respect it, teach them by being consistent, not with anger, but with steady action. When you respect your time, others will too. If it doesn't help you grow, it doesn't get your attention, period. This isn't just about being productive. It's about making your future a priority. That first hour, it's your defense line. Treat it like it's rare, because it is. It's the hour that separates average from excellent, drifters from leaders, talkers from doers. Guard it today, and tomorrow you'll celebrate what it created. Direction. Before action, taking the hour is powerful. Protecting it is essential, but it's still not enough. You have to know what to do with it. This is where many people fall short. They're busy, they're moving, they're checking tasks off, but they're not moving forward in any real way. Because here's the truth. Action without direction leads to frustration. It's like running hard on a treadmill. Lots of effort. Zero progress. Before you jump into your hour, before you open a book, hit play on a video, or start any task, pause. Ask a simple but powerful question. Where am I going? This one question opens everything up. Without direction, you may be moving, but you won't be advancing. Direction is your compass. Action is your engine. You need both to get anywhere meaningful. Set the tone. Plan before you start, so let's make it practical. The beginning of your hour, take just 3 minutes to get clear. Ask yourself, what's my main goal right now? What skill am I working on? What do I want to improve today? Why does it matter to me? Write your answers down. Don't keep them in your head. Putting them on paper turns thoughts into focus, and focus into results. As one wise thinker once said, reasons come first, answers come second. Know why you're doing something. The how becomes easier. Here's a warning. If you skip this step and jump into action without intention, you'll waste your focus to the most valuable resource you have. Worse, you'll feel busy, but stay stuck, mistaking movement for meaning. Direction matters more than speed. Doesn't matter how fast you're moving if you're heading the wrong way. So take time to aim. Take time to reflect. Align what you do with what you actually want. Because the person who walks with intention may move slower, but always gets further. So tomorrow morning, when your hour begins, don't just start doing, start deciding. Decide who you want to become. Decide what really matters. Decide what one step today will take you closer to your ideal life. Direction turns your hour into a mission, and living with mission changes everything. Learn for an hour, grow for a lifetime. There's one principle that's always true. Success doesn't come just from action. It comes from knowing what action to take. And you discover that through learning. The good news. Learning doesn't require going back to school. It doesn't demand expensive programs. All it takes is one focused hour a day to feed your mind. That hour becomes your edge, your advantage. While others are distracted, you're developing. While others drift, you're learning. And that consistent investment in growth separates you from the rest over time. One well-known saying captures this perfectly. Formal education can earn you a living. Self-education can build your future. So how do you use that hour for learning? You read, you listen to high-value content. You study ideas that sharpen your thinking and expand your understanding. Reflect, refine, repeat. The formula for growth. Think of an airplane. Did you know that during flight, it's off course about 90% of the time, yet it still lands exactly where it's supposed to? How? Because it constantly adjusts. It reflects. It refines. It repeats. And that's your formula too. Every hour you invest in yourself, take a moment to reflect on what worked. Refine it. Then repeat it tomorrow, just a little better. Do this for a week and you'll feel a shift. Do it for a month and others will notice. Do it for a year and your life will never be the same. Because growth isn't about just going through experiences, it's about evaluating them. Evaluated experience transforms you faster, wiser, stronger. Don't just live, examine, shape, and elevate your life. Reflect, refine, repeat. Health is the engine. 1 hour to protect your energy. 1 hour of health a day keeps the doctor away and success close by. Your body isn't just a vehicle to move you through life. It's the engine. And if that engine fails, it doesn't matter how clear your vision is or how big your dreams are. Everything slows down when health breaks down. The mind and body are deeply connected. You can't lead when you're tired. You can't build when you're burnt out. That's why you must invest 1 hour daily in your most important asset, your health. This isn't about becoming a bodybuilder or running marathons. It's about moving, breathing, stretching, sweating. Honor your body and you elevate your energy. Energy's the fuel for achievement. Want more focus? Move. Want more peace? Breathe. One focused hour walking, stretching, lifting, or just getting sunlight can change everything. Start silently. A few missed workouts, a few too many processed meals, and then suddenly, you're paying the price in doctor bills, low energy, and missed opportunities. Discipline weighs ounces. Regret weighs tons. Don't wait until it's too late. Future depends on your strength, not just your skills. Build a fortune in the quiet hour. Profits are better than wages. Wages help you survive. Profits help you thrive. You don't need 10 hours a day to build something meaningful. You need just one quiet hour. Most people clock out after work, sit, scroll, and wonder why nothing changes. But that quiet hour after dinner, it's your chance to build. You can write, learn, plan, start a side business, or create something that's yours. Not for your boss, but for your future. It doesn't need to be perfect. You don't need the ideal setup. You just need intention. 1 hour a day. That's 5 hours a week. That's 260 hours a year. It's more than 6 full work weeks dedicated to your dreams. That's massive. But only if you treat it like treasure. Don't waste it. Work in silence. Build with consistency. And one day, that quiet hour will shout your success to the world. Relationships are built 1 hour at a time. What good is success if you have no one to share it with? Strong body, a sharp mind, a healthy bank account, they're empty without connection. You don't just build a life by building skills or businesses. You build it by building people. And that, too, takes just 1 hour a day. 1 hour of real conversation. 1 hour of listening without distractions. 1 hour of presence with your spouse, your child, your friend, or your parent. People don't remember what you said. They remember how you made them feel. Put the phone down. Look them in the eye. Laugh. Listen. Just be there. It doesn't require fancy trips or grand gestures, just your full heart. You do this, something beautiful happens. Trust grows. Walls fall. Love deepens. Because in the storms of life and they will commit won't be your money that holds your hand. It will be your relationships. So build them. It's 1 hour at a time. Stack your hours. Stack your future. Success is not a giant leap. It's a quiet stacking of hours, one on top of another. 1 hour of learning, 1 hour of discipline. 1 hour of building. 1 hour of investing, your body, your mind, your future. Most people say, it's just an hour. What can it do? But let's look at the math. 1 hour a day is 7 hours a week, over 300 hours a year. That's more than 7 work weeks. With that time, you could build a business, master a skill, write a book, or transform your health. But you don't do it all at once. You build it like brick steady, strong, consistent, small disciplines. Don't stay small. They compound. They become identity. Every hour you show up, you're saying, I'm not waiting, I'm building. Sure, you'll miss a day sometimes. That's okay. Just don't let a missed day become a missed year. Protect the hour. Stack the hour. And soon, you'll be stacking results that reshape your life. The hour that rewires everything at first. It may seem like nothing is happening. 1 hour doesn't feel like much. But slowly, something powerful starts to shift. Your mind rewires. Your confidence rebuilds. You become someone new. You begin to trust yourself again. Not because of some grand breakthrough, but because you showed up for yourself day after day. Discipline isn't just something you talk about. It becomes your way of life. And the best part? You didn't need to change everything. You only needed to change one thing: how you use your time. Because if you can take back 1 hour, you can take back your day. And if you can control your day, you can shape your destiny. That's how real transformation happens. Start today, because 1 hour is everything. Let's end where most people fail to begin with a decision. Not tomorrow, not next Monday, on a New Year's Day, but right now. Start today, 1 hour. Pick it, claim it, protect it like your future depends on it, because it does. You don't have to be perfect. You don't need all the answers. You just need to be willing to show up, to learn, to grow, because change doesn't happen when you know what to do. It happens when you start doing it. You've got the knowledge. You've got the roadmap. Now you have the choice. Take 1 hour a day for your growth, your health, your relationships, your future. And 1 year from now, you'll look around and realize that hour didn't just change your schedule, it changed your life. 1 hour, one decision, one new you. Let that be your story.